Good evening, Falcon Nation. Tonight is senior night for boys basketball and the dance team. Let's meet our 8 seniors. Number 1, Trey Sheeler. Trey is the son of JP and Sarah Sheeler. Trey will be attending the University of Nebraska Lincoln in the fall and majoring in engineering with a minor in business. His favorite memory are going to state sophomore and junior year and the pregame locker room memories with his teammates. Number 2, Zane Waller. Zane is the son of Julie and David Wallers. After graduation, Zane plans to attend UNL to continue his education and explore new opportunities. His favorite memories were beating Putney to go to state last year. Number 3, Kate Foster. Kate is the son of Brad and Andrea Foster. Kate will be attending the University of Nebraska Lincoln, plans to study business. His favorite memories from basketball are long bus rides back to DC West. Number 5, Trey Olson. Trey is the son of Becky Olson and Tracy Olson. After graduation, he plans to continue his football career by playing at Midland College in Fremont, Nebraska. Number 10, Colton Trost. Colton is the son of Danny and Christy Trost. Colton plans to attend Southeast Community College in the fall. His favorite memory is beating Putney to punch their ticket to state last year. Number 13, Nolan Asher. Nolan is the son of Lori and Nick Asher. Nolan is recently committed to Colorado School of Mines to play football and study engineering. Nolan's favorite memory from basketball is beating Platteview last year. Number 23, Mason Pettit. Mason is the son of Mike Pettit and Melissa Pettit. He plans to go into sales after graduation. Mason's favorite memory from basketball on the bus rides back to DC West after a win. And number 50, King Hoops. The son of Randy and Ryan Hoops. Randy's being escorted by his brother Cole. After graduation, Caden plans to attend UNL. One of his favorite memories is the beating Platteview to go to state last year. And our 2 dance seniors, Lily Kaziski. team member. Thank you, seniors, for all your hard work and dedication dedicated to your sport. Thank you for all the memories over the last 4 years from the boys basketball team.
Welcome to DC West. It is the last of the regular season basketball right here on WDCNEmedia.com. I'm Kelly with you, and we are getting ready for the Falcons to take on Concordia, the Mustangs, coming to town. Now, sub-districts have already been set. Falcons are going to be hosting next week. But we will see Concordia traveling to Auburn. Their first game is going to be played against Lincoln Lutheran. So that is, again, sub-districts starting off next week. That would mean, does this game mean anything? Well, it certainly could help for some postseason in district seeding. But all in all, it is going to be just a fun game to be able to play to wrap things up. I had a senior night a little bit ago. Here come the Falcons. We did have senior night, as we acknowledged, and we look forward to what the seniors are going to be doing in the future. And then we will be able to play today and come back here on Monday. Sub-districts start, as you'll be able to see the Falcons host. But they actually don't play until Tuesday, so they have seeded high enough that they are not needing to play right away. So let me go back to that here really quick. But there will be actually two games being played on Monday, as the first game will be Bishop Neumann taking on Boys Town, number 4 taking on number 5. Then the follow-up game will be Conestoga taking on Raymond Central. Then, what we will see is the winner of Bishop Neumann versus Boys Town will come to play DC West. Game number 3 on Tuesday at 5:30, and then the winner of Conestoga versus Raymond Central will face off against Lincoln Christian, and that'll both be on Tuesday. Winners of those games will play on Thursday for the sub-districts. Really quick, let's see if we can head on over. If you go over to Wahoo Public Schools YouTube, we do see that the Lady Falcons are taking on the Wahoo Warriors. 7:50 left in the second. They are tied at 20, so it's a tight game going on over there. So, again, a lot of excitement building going into that point in time. So, we love to see great basketball being played. So, let's go ahead and say thank you to all of the sponsors, part of the Falcon Pride Booster Club. You can see them always in the upper left-hand corner of our broadcast. Right there, you saw the QR code for the Falcon Pride Booster Club. So, again, we want to be able to say a special thank you to them. But we also want to say thank you to all of them. Beyond Dreams Custom Landscape, Cook Cups, Shields, Heidi Sesko, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Junk Stock, New Moon Cleaning, Omaha Animal Medical Group, Dauber Construction, Anchor Roofing, AWS Well Company, One Staff, Raystone Wealth Partners, Ryan Urban, Smart Freight Funding, TDH, and Porky Butts. Great barbecue right there. Well, we have just a minute away from everything starting. We will say thank you to the sponsors as we will get into commercials and everything as the games continue. But I wanted to kind of talk about what is happening as we are wrapping up the regular season sub-districts going in next week. So, again, big time of year as we have next week sub-districts, a week after that districts, and then state getting into next month. So, everybody's playing to be able to get into those categories and be able to continue on. So, Let's see what happens. So just a couple seconds away from the announcements to start, and we'll actually turn things over to the stadium announcer. We'll do a national anthem and hear the starting lineups all right here. Again, thank you for being a part of our broadcast on WDCNEmedia.com.
For tonight's game between the Mustangs of Concordia High School and your Douglas County West Falcons. After all, please rise and remove your caps as Kevin Smith will honor America with our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see my dawn's early light? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran down the mountains bursting in air. It proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Kevin Smith, ladies and gentlemen. And now let's meet the lineup for tonight's contest. First, the non-starters for the Mustangs of Concordia High School. A junior, number 1, J.J. Brummel. A junior, number 2, Lincoln Getz. A senior, number 3, Owen Adendorf. A junior, number 5, Cole Heineck. A freshman, number 10, Kelvis Tedeschi. A sophomore, number 12, Connor Shepard. A senior, number 13, Asher Swan. A senior, number 15, Ryder Harrington. A sophomore, number 30, Christian Cuhutko. And a junior, number 4, Charlie Quinley. And now, the starting lineup for the Mustangs of Concordia High School. A junior, number 0, Ryan Taylor. A senior, number 4, Drew Tulis. A senior, number 20, Elliot McCafferty. A junior, number 23, Cole Cheatham. And a senior, number 24, Mike Sunday. Assistant coach of the County Chief and Rick Cook. Head coach of the Mustangs, Ken Kulas. And now, the non-senior, non-starters for your Douglas County West Falcons. A junior, number 0, Gage Travis. A junior, number 4, Trent Alexander. A junior, number 11, Lane Smith. A junior, number 12, Tanner Hickey. A junior, number 24, Ryder Sumner. And a freshman, number 34, Beckett Espinoza. And now the senior non-starters for your Douglas County West Falcons.
Senior, number 10, Cole Rose. Senior, number 23, Mason Pettit. Senior, number 50, Keaton Hoops. Number 2, 6'5" senior Zane Wohlers. Number 3, a 6'7" senior David Foster. Number 5, a 6'2" senior Trey Olsen. Number 13, 6'4", senior Nolan Asher.
All right. There we have the starting lineups, and we are ready for basketball. Zane Wohlers stepping into the free throw or the tip-off, going to be facing off against Blake Sunday. And we are ready for basketball right here on WDC NE Media, BSDN Live. And the tip-off goes to the Mustangs. Picking up the ball is Cheatham. Cheatham gets it across the timeline, takes the top of the key, sends it across over to Koulis. Koulis comes back across to Cheatham. Cheatham at the free throw line. Now back to Koulis. Koulis sends it across all the way to Sunday, and now Cheatham. Cheatham underneath to Sunday. Sunday looking for the layup. He puts it up, not able to get it in. Rebound by the Falcons gets in the hands of Asher, then to Olsen. Now we have it Schieber. Schieber hands it off to Olsen on the right wing. Back over to Foster. Foster to Olsen. Underneath Asher. And now Wohlers takes the long three, but Asher, nice rebound, puts it up, gets tapped from behind. Rebound gets in the hands of McCaffrey, and then the Falcons. Asher, he's called for the first penalty of the game goes against the Falcons. Number 1 against Asher. Now the inbound comes into the hands of Cheatham. Cheatham working across the timeline down the court, goes to the far side in the hands of McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets it underneath to Cindy. Back across, tries to throw, but nice hands by Foster. Takes away. It's in the hands of Olsen for the Falcons. Tied at 0-6:46 left of the first quarter. Schieber with the ball. Jumper, and that was just a little too hard. Rolls out. Picked up by Taylor for the Mustangs. Sends it forward. Gets it into Cheatham's hands. Cheatham on the far side. Dribbles back into the lane. Sends it to the near side. Three-pointer by McCaffrey. That's off the mark. Rebound by Olsen for the Falcons. Olsen sends it forward. Gets in the hands of Foster. Foster to Schieber. Back over to Asher. Asher drives forward. Goes to the far side. Foster gets it back to Asher. Asher trying to drive in. Sends it, lose control, goes out of bounds. Asher tries to save it. It ends up going out of bounds. Turnover to the Mustangs. For the Mustangs, McCaffrey steps back to inbound. Inbound goes to Drew Koulis. Koulis taking it down the court for the Mustangs. At the top of the key goes to Cheatham. Cheatham sends it across over to McCaffrey. McCaffrey drives in. And the jumper is off the mark, but rebound by Cheatham. The ball is on the ground and fighting for it. Ends up having a foul called against Elliot McCaffrey. That's a team's first and the first personal. Turnover to the Falcons. Olsen inbounds to Schieber for the Falcons. Schieber takes it down the court. Schieber sends it to Olsen on the right wing. All the way across to Schieber in the left corner. Now to Wohlers. Wohlers at the top of the key. Now back to Olsen. Olsen driving in the lane. Looking for help. Gets it back over to Foster. Foster back to Schieber. Schieber to Olsen on the left corner. The pass goes across, and Wohlers not able to get his hands on it. Thought a Mustang had hands, but the official said no. Turnover to the Mustangs. Inbound to the Mustangs go to Cheatham. Cheatham goes to the near side. Taylor dribbles across. Now it's picked up by, again, Cheatham. Cheatham to Taylor. Taylor drives in. Puts it up underneath and gets the first 2 points. 5:01 left. Nice pass forward, try to catch the team off guard. Smith in for the Falcons. Schieber sends it across to Wohlers. Wohlers gets it back out to Olsen on the left wing. Olsen sends it across to Alexander, all the way to Schieber on the right wing. Schieber gets it back out to Smith. Smith gets it to Wohlers. Wohlers sends it to Olsen. Olsen driving underneath, and he is called out of bounds. So that is a turnover to the Mustangs. We knew it was going to be a tight game, a fun game, a good game right here. Cheatham inbounds, gets it into the hands of Koulis for the Mustangs. He takes it across the court to Taylor. Taylor across the top of the key. Gets it back in the hands of McCaffrey. McCaffrey over to Koulis. Koulis driving in the lane, lose control. Saved by McCaffrey. Back to Koulis. Koulis tries to send it across. Asher tips it out of bounds. So it stays with the Mustangs. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. 4:13 left in the first quarter. 2-0. That's a very high defensive game going on right now. Cleaning up some moisture on the sidelines there of the court. Wohlers back in. So we have Wohler, Schieber, Alexander, Asher, and Foster in for the Falcons. For the Mustang, Cheatham, Koulis, Taylor, McCaffrey, and I believe that is Suni. Gets it into Suni. Suni with a turnaround jumper, puts it up and in for 2. 4-0, Mustangs with a lead. Schieber takes it down the court for the Falcons, sends it across to Asher. Asher takes it across the top of the key. Back into the hands of Wohlers. Wohlers was able to save her from going out of bounds. Back to Asher on the right wing. Takes the 3. Drains the 3. Inbound, it goes to Koulis for the Mustangs. Takes it down the court. Goes to the near side as we see Cheatham. Hands it off, and McCaffrey drives in. Gets it over to Taylor. Takes the 3. It bounces out. And as the rebound is pushed up, hits the support system of the basket, goes to the Falcons. Wohlers inbounds to Schieber for the Falcons. Schieber taking it down court. Goes to the left wing, now to the top of the key. Comes across over to Foster. Foster gets it down to Asher in the left corner. Alexander back to Foster. Foster on the right wing, back over to Schieber, who saved it just before it goes out of bounds. Good hands on that one. Cross, and then a lot of contact, but no call. But going in, Alexander tried to get the rebound off of Foster's layup. Goes out of bounds. They give it over to the Mustangs. So my question is, are they going to be a low call game on this one? Because just let them play. That may be the style of these officials. So McCaffrey getting it across the court line. And gets it over to Gotez. Gotez, actually now it gets to Koulis. Koulis with a turnout jumper. Rebound by Hynek. Back out to Gotez. He tries for 3, but it's rebound by Asher. Asher drives. His drive and layup gets blocked, and he draws the foul. So that means that Asher is going to go to the free throw line. That's the second team foul and second personal foul for McCaffrey for the Mustangs. First up is a little too hard, bounces off the back of the rim. 2:38 left of the first quarter. Low-scoring game. 3-4. Both defenses pushing hard right here. Looking for points in postseason is what they're doing right now. Second attempt is up and good. Tied at 4. Mustangs inbound, get it in the hands of Koulis, who takes it down the court. Getting across the timeline, sets up the play at the top of the key. He gets it in underneath to Cheatham. Cheatham puts it up. It comes across and out, and a rebound by Asher. Asher sends it forward to Smith. Smith gets it underneath, and putting it up was Trost for two. Falcons now with the lead. So that's a foul against both teams. So we'll see how that all goes. So now Concordia has 3. Falcons have 2 team fouls. It's going to be a first foul, I believe, against Trey Olson and Suni. So it still stays with the Mustangs. Inbound gets in the hands of Koulis. Koulis sets up the play at the top of the key. He gets it in to Gotez. Gotez on the right wing, back to the top as Suni gets it all the way across to Koulis. Koulis driving the lane, tries to get underneath. He's able to get into the hands of Taylor. Taylor sends it back out. And Suni is called for the turnover to the Falcons. Asher with the inbound gets it in to Schieber. Schieber taking it down the court on the right side for the Falcons. Comes to the top of the key. Asher on the left wing. Now gets it over to Smith. Smith drives in, picks it up, sends it, gets it across to Trost. Taken away. Nice hands right there. And as Cheatham was going in, he slid, but they make a call against the Falcons. Do they make the call against the Falcons? Yeah, they do. It's the 3rd team foul, first personal foul against Wohlers. Some argument there that could have just been slipping, but we'll see. Taylor with the ball, gets it back out to Koulis, takes the 3. It is rebounded by Asher for the Falcons. He takes it. And with that, it looked like Taylor just kind of ran into the back of Asher, but nothing was called on that one. Goes out of bounds. It stays with the Falcons. Minute 22 left of the first quarter. The inbound goes to Asher to Smith. Smith gets it across to Alexander. Alexander underneath to Wohlers. Wohlers with a turnaround, he gets the foul. So he's going to go to the free throw line for 2. That's the first personal foul going against Suni. So Zane Wohlers, 2 attempts at the foul line. First attempt is up and good. 7-4, Falcons with a lead. Next attempt is up, and that one rims out. Rebound by Taylor. He gets it over to Gotez. Gotez gets it in the hands of Koulis, takes it down the court for the Mustangs. Goes to the near side and back to Koulis. Koulis sends it across to Taylor. Taylor over to Cheatham. Cheatham. And the pass comes in, taken away by Wohlers for the Falcons. He goes to the left side. The turnaround jumper is up too hard and ends up going out of bounds. They say that it was off of Wohlers' rebound that it goes out of bounds, so a turnover to the Mustangs. 49.7 seconds left of the first quarter. Koulis sends it over to Cheatham. Cheatham to Taylor. Taylor looked at the 3, but he hands off to Koulis. Drives the lane, puts it up, and drops it in for 2. 32 seconds left, 1-point game. Falcons with a 7-6 lead. Schieber just creates across the timeline, sends it over to Asher. Asher looking to set it up as the last shot of the first quarter. 13 seconds left. Schieber with the ball. Back over to Asher. Asher to Smith. Smith gets it to Wohlers underneath. Wohlers back over to Smith. 3 seconds left. Put it up, and it comes out. So close. Well, one complete 1-point game. A lot of interesting conversation to be had. We want to say thank you to our sponsors, and we'll go ahead and do that right here on WDC, NE Media, and BSDNLive.com.
Anchor Roofing and Landscaping is a proud sponsor of DC West Falcons, and they can handle all roofing needs, both residential and commercial. Their philosophy is just built around how you would like to be treated as if they were in your shoes. So they take away all that guesswork by having open, honest dialogue with their customers. It makes the whole process easier for everyone. Learn more at anchorroofing.com. Water is the source of life, and with more of us moving to the dream of quiet country living, we need a trusted source for our home's water needs. AWS Well Company of Meade is that professional, reliable, and trusted service in the water well industry for over 50 years. Full service provider and one stop for everything from private to commercial water well drilling. Put AWS Wells expertise to work for your water needs. Find out more about the area's groundwater pros. Go to awswell.com.
Welcome back to Falcon Gymnasium as we have the last regular season game of 2026. Falcons hosting the Mustangs, looking to get some points here to be able to get better seating in districts. Sub-districts is already set up for next week. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. Asher inbounds to Schieber for the Falcons. Gets it across the timeline. Back to Asher. Asher to Alexander. Now it comes across to Foster. I'm sorry, that's Alexander to Schieber, who takes the three. That's a little short. Rebound gets in the hands of Olsen. Olsen takes it out to Wohlers. Wohlers on the left corner. Back out to Asher. Asher hands off to Schieber. Schieber at the free throw line over to Alexander. Takes the three on the far side, and it's too hard. Wohlers tries to knock the ball out of the hands of Koulis and gets called for the foul. That's his second personal foul. First team foul for the second quarter. Gotez with the inbound to Koulis. Koulis taking it down the court for the Mustangs. 7-6, Falcons with the lead. Into the hands of Gotez. Gotez back out to Taylor. Taylor sends it across. And now it's back in the hands of Koulis. Koulis drives in, gets it back, pass across to Zuni. They lose control of it into the hands of Asher for the Falcons, taking it down the court, setting up the play. Asher at the top of the key, goes to Schieber on the left wing. Schieber sends it to Asher, who's down underneath on the left side. He does the turnaround, puts it up, but is knocked out of bounds. So Taylor with the block. And the Falcons with the inbound. It comes in to Smith. Smith back to Schieber. Schieber gets it underneath to Alexander. Alexander tries to go up. He's looking for the jumper, and it rims out and picked up by Gotez. Gotez sends it across to McCaffrey for the Mustangs. McCaffrey at the top goes to Gotez on the left wing. Gotez dribbles to the top, gets it underneath to Taylor. Taylor, it's almost tipped away. And again, they keep trying to pass it in to Heineck. And that looks like a dangerous pass right there for the Falcons. Rolls it out and picked up by McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets it across to Koulis. He drives in the jumper, and it's good for two. Mustangs retake the lead, 8-7. Schieber now with the ball, getting across the timeline for the Falcons. Sends it to the near side. Smith gets it back out to Asher. Asher across to Olsen on the right wing. Olsen to Schieber in the right corner. Asher now in the right corner with the ball. He drives in. Looking for the turnaround. The jumper is up and good. Trade the lead again. Falcons now with a 9-8 lead. Driving underneath. Gets it back out to Heineck. Heineck over to Koulis. Koulis to Taylor on the left wing. He looked at the three, but he drives in and is not able to put it up, but does draw the foul So that is the second team foul for the Falcons. And that is the second personal foul going against Nolan Asher. That is sending Ryan Taylor to the free throw line for 2 attempts for the Mustangs. First attempt is up and good. Ties it up at 9. 5:26 left of the first half. So we see Olsen come out, replaced by Colton Trost, and Foster comes in Foster comes in, I believe, replaces Alexander. Next attempt is up, and that is good as well. Falcons, they send Taylor and Gotez out and bring in Cheatham and Suni. Falcons inbound, getting into the hands of Schieber. Schieber sends it to Smith on the near side. Smith dribbles across the top of the key, underneath to Trost. Trost saves the ball, gets it out to Schieber. Schieber gets it over to Foster. Foster back out to Smith, takes the 3, and that one rims out. Rebound by the Mustangs. They get it over to Koulis. Koulis setting up the play, driving in the lane. Turnaround jumper at the free throw line. That's off the mark. And with that, the rebound comes in. We see Foster going for it, and it looked like Suni goes over the back and gets called for the foul. So that's the first team foul, second personal foul for Suni. Falcons inbound, get it into Schieber. Schieber sets up the play over to Asher. Asher lost control of the ball as it was tipped away, picked up by Foster. Foster to Asher. Asher puts the drive in and draws the foul. Doesn't get it to drop in, but he does get to go to the free throw line. That is the second team foul. Second personal foul for Cole Heineck of the Mustangs. Asher's first attempt is up and good. Ties it at 10. Trey Olsen comes in, replacing Smith for the Falcons. Asher's second attempt, and that is good. And the lead goes back to the Falcons, 11-10. Inbound gets into the hands of Cheatham. Back over to Koulis for the Mustangs, taking it down court. Cheatham now to Taylor. Taylor dribbles to the top of the key, gets it across to Heineck, and then back over to Cheatham. Cheatham, Koulis now. Heineck back over to McCaffrey, and in the hands of Cheatham. Cheatham sends to Taylor. Taylor sends the 3 and drains it. 3 points right there, puts the Mustangs ahead by 2. Olsen drives the lane, and as he goes in, he draws the foul, and that foul is going to go against Taylor. Third team foul, first personal foul for Taylor. So that is sending the Falcons to the baseline to inbound. Schieber stepping out. Schieber with the inbound. Sends it out to Olsen. Olsen sends it across, gets it into the hands of Wohlers. Wohlers gets it over to Alexander. Alexander back to Wohlers, and it's tapped out of bounds off the hands of Cheatham from the Mustangs, so it stays with the Falcons. 23 seconds left on the shot clock for the Mustangs. Wohlers with the inbound. He sends it all the way out to Schieber. Schieber at the top of the key. He moves over to the right. He gets it to Olsen. Olsen sends it to Trost. Trost back to Olsen. He drives in, and the layup is just too hard. Chased down, taken away. Ends up going out of bounds as McCaffrey took it away and took it down the court and goes out of bounds, and the Falcons tipped it out. Mustangs with the inbound. Koulis stepped out. So we have Smith coming in, replacing Wohlers for the Falcons. Inbound gets into the hands of Taylor. Taylor sends it across to Heineck. Heineck back to Taylor. Taylor drives at the free throw line, back out to McCaffrey. McCaffrey takes a three. That one's off the mark and out of bounds. Turnover to the Falcons. Olsen inbounds to Schieber for the Falcons. Schieber again taking it down the court. Goes to the left side, sends it back across to Wohlers on the right. Now we have in the hands of Alexander. Alexander to Olsen. Olsen back out to Trost. Trost to Alexander. Alexander to Olsen. Olsen drives in, puts it up, and he draws the foul, but lands on his back. Hopefully he's okay. That is the fourth team foul for the Mustangs. Third personal foul going against Cole Heineck. Then, so we see Trey Olsen at the foul line shooting two. Conversation with the officials. So Taylor having a chat with the official there. First attempt is good. 12-13. 3 minutes left of the half. So Foster comes in, replaces Trost for the Falcons. Second attempt is good. Ties it up at 13. 3 minutes left. Inbound for the Mustangs into the hands of Koulis. Koulis takes it down the court onto the left side. It's in the hands of Cheatham. Cheatham tries to put it up. Rebound in the hands of Smith for the Falcons, who takes it back down the court. He sends it forward, but stolen away by McCaffrey, who's able to save it and get it back in the hands of Mustangs. Tied at 13. Olsen back to McCaffrey. McCaffrey sends it all the way across to Cheatham. Cheatham back out to Taylor on the. He drives in. He's looking to be able to put it up, and he's able to put it up for two. 15-13, 2:16 left of the first half. Schieber gets it in the hands of Olsen. Olsen to Alexander. Back to Olsen at the top of the key. Looking for the screen. Olsen now sets up the play. Gets in the hands of Alexander. Sends it back to Olsen on the right wing, and he draws the foul. So that is the fifth team foul. So that puts the Falcons into the bonus. So we see Olsen, who looks like he has some pain right now, going to the foul line. That's the first personal foul going against Cole Cheatham. First attempt is good. 1 point separates the two teams. 1:57 left of the half. One more attempt by Olsen. Attempt is up and good. Ties it up again. So Olsen comes out. Asher back in for the Falcons. Koulis takes it down the court for the Mustangs at the top of the key. Calling the play, goes to the near side is Cheatham. Now sets it up, gets it in the hands of Taylor. Taylor drives to the free throw line. Now he's driving forward into the lane. Sends it back to Gonzalez or Gotez. All the way across to Taylor. He looked like he was free, but he's able to go in, put the layup up. Nothing doing. Rebound by Alexander for the Falcons. Gets it over Smith. Back to Alexander. He's underneath. He puts it up and gets it in for two. 17-15. Falcons with a lead. Koulis sends it to Taylor on the near side. Taylor dribbles to the top of the key, and now to Gotez. Gotez back to Taylor. He takes the three from the left wing. It bounces out. Smith for the Falcons with the rebound. He takes it down the court, sends it across the near side. Into Asher's hands. Asher drives in, but it is tipped back, taken over by the Mustangs. 53 seconds left of the first half. Sends to the near side. Gotez takes the three. It rims out and into the hands of Foster for the Falcons. He gets it over to Schieber. 40 seconds left. Schieber takes it across the line slowly. Sits at the top of the key, setting up the play. Goes to the near side for Asher. Asher on the left wing. Dribbles to hand it off to Foster. Foster now hands it off to Schieber. Schieber setting up the play. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Schieber drives forward, gets it back out to Smith. Smith to Asher. Asher takes the three, and that one is off the mark, but rebound gets back into Asher. He puts it up too hard. Rebound by the Mustang, and in the air at the buzzer, but it's too short, and that is the end of the first half. Falcons with a 17-15 lead as we are at the half. We'll go ahead and say thank you to all of our sponsors, talk about the game and what's coming up with sub-districts next week, and get ready for second half right here on WDC Any Media and BSDNlive.com.
Athletes hustle, nurses hustle, recruiters hustle. Guess who's hiring? One Staff, and we're ready for the next team of all-stars. Casual work environment, unlimited opportunity, work hard, play hard, apply today, osmcareers.com. One Staff's goal is to have more personal touch with the travelers we work for and the employees we hire to work with in the healthcare industry. One Staff makes it fun because of the exceptional talent and sparkling souls we seek out to hire. You can apply today, osmcareers.com. Smart Freight Funding, the #1 factoring company for the bulk trucking industry, is a proud sponsor of DC West sports, activities, and the Booster Club. You can find details about Smart Freight Funding at smartfreightfunding.com.
When roof damage, leaks, or exterior wear put your property at risk, they're here to help with responsive service and clear solutions. Since 2006, our TDH contracting team has served Omaha and the surrounding Douglas County areas, providing solutions that focus on safety, durability, and transparency. They help local homeowners and businesses take control of unexpected roofing problems, storm damage, and ongoing structural concerns with practical, high-quality work. From urgent repairs to full remodels, they're equipped to handle a wide range of needs with a steady hand and a forward-thinking approach. TDH Contracting, building up trust one project at a time.
New Moon Cleaning is a proud sponsor of DC West Sports and Activities and Booster Club. You can check out New Moon Cleaning, where you can refresh, renew, and revive your home. Find them at new-moon-cleaning.com.
Omaha Animal Medical Group is a full-service veterinary clinic located at 3316 North 120th Street in Omaha. Our 3 doctors are available for regular appointments, walk-ins, emergencies, and surgical procedures. Dr. Courtney Knott of Omaha Animal Medical Group offers small animal veterinary in-home visits to Valley and Waterloo residents. This is a low-stress option for your pet's health care needs.
Omaha Animal Medical Group, where pets are family.
Welcome to Porky Butts Barbecue, a proud sponsor of DC West Athletics.
Hey guys, Blaine here for Porky Butts Barbecue. Teaming up with the local community means a lot to my wife and I, and giving back to the community means everything. We're excited to continue serving award-winning barbecue to our community and everybody that just enjoys our smoked meat.
You can find Porky Butts award-winning barbecue located off of 156th and Maple, where we offer dine-in and catering perfect for any size of events.
Come to Porky Butts where we're smoking our butts off.
Anchor Roofing and Landscaping is a proud sponsor of DC West Falcons, and they can handle all roofing needs, both residential and commercial. Their philosophy is just built around how you would like to be treated as if they were in your shoes. So they take away all that guesswork by having open, honest dialogue with their customers. It makes the whole process easier for everyone. Learn more at anchorroofing.com. Water is the source of life, and with more of us moving to the dream of quiet country living, we need a trusted source for our home's water needs. AWS Well Company of Meade is that professional, reliable, and trusted service in the water well industry for over 50 years. full service provider, and one stop for everything from private to commercial water well drilling. Put AWS Wells expertise to work for your water needs. Find out more about the area's groundwater pros. Go to awswell.com.
Last of the regular season games going on right now. We do have results from sub-district girls basketball for the Falcons. The Warriors were able to win over the Falcons at Wahoo. 40-35, I believe, was the score on that one. So we'll see what sub-districts now look like as all the points are being distributed out. And so in the next couple of days, we'll see how that all plays out. Sub-districts for boys is next week, and Falcons will be hosting. As Monday, we will see 2 games. Tuesday, the winners of the first game will play against the Falcons. And then the winners of that game will go on to play winners and for the championship bracket on Thursday. For Concordia, they will be playing at Auburn, and I believe they play on Tuesday against Lincoln Lutheran. So that is what it will look like going into that. So this game is really about being able to get more power points, to be able to get better placement for districts, because sub-districts have already been set. Again, we'll say thank you to all the sponsors. You can see them in the upper left-hand corner. That was the QR code for the Falcon Pride Booster Club. If you want to learn more about how you can be a part of the students, the activities, the athletes, and the school, it's a great way to be able to be a part of that and to be a part of all of our broadcasts.
Anchor Roofing and Landscaping is a proud sponsor of DC West Falcons, and they can handle all roofing needs, both residential and commercial. Their philosophy is just built around how you would like to be treated as if they were in your shoes. So they take away all that guesswork by having open, honest dialogue with their customers. It makes the whole process easier for everyone. Learn more at anchorroofing.com. Water is the source of life, and with more of us moving to the dream of quiet country living, we need a trusted source for our home's water needs. AWS Well Company of Meade is that professional, reliable, and trusted service in the water well industry for over 50 years. Full service provider and one stop for everything from private to commercial water well drilling. Put AWS Wells expertise to work for your water needs. Find out more about the area's groundwater pros. Go to awswell.com. Athletes hustle, nurses hustle, recruiters hustle. Guess who's hiring? One Staff, and we're ready for the next team of all-stars. Casual work environment, unlimited opportunity, work hard, play hard. Apply today, osmcareers.com. One Staff's goal is to have more personal touch with the travelers we work for and the employees we hire to work with in the healthcare industry. One Staff makes it fun because of the exceptional talent and sparkling souls we seek out to hire. You can apply today, osmcareers.com. Smart Freight Funding, the #1 factoring company for the bulk trucking industry, is a proud sponsor of DC West sports, activities, and the Booster Club. You can find details about Smart Freight Funding at smartfreightfunding.com.
When roof damage, leaks, or exterior wear put your property at risk, they're here to help with responsive service and clear solutions. Since 2006, our TDH contracting team has served Omaha and the surrounding Douglas County areas, providing solutions that focus on safety, durability, and transparency. They help local homeowners and businesses take control of unexpected roofing problems, storm damage, and ongoing structural concerns with practical, high-quality work. From urgent repairs to full remodels, they're equipped to handle a wide range of needs with a steady hand and a forward-thinking approach. TDH Contracting, building up trust one project at a time.
New Moon Cleaning is a proud sponsor of DC West Sports and Activities and Booster Club. You can check out New Moon Cleaning, where you can refresh, renew, and revive your home. Find them at new-moon-cleaning.com.
Welcome back to Falcon Gymnasium as we are getting ready for the second half of play. Falcons' last regular season game taking on the Concordia Mustangs. Mustangs will lead off with the basketball going in to the second half. So let's go ahead and get things started off. Inbound gets into the hands of Cheatham. Cheatham back over to Koulis. Koulis gets it in underneath to Koulis. Koulis to Taylor. His three is off the mark and rebound by Cheatham. It's back over and Cheatham with another three-point attempt, and that one comes out taken away by Wohlers for the Falcons. He drives down to the right on the right side, gets it into the hands of Schieber. Schieber setting up the play. Hands over to Olsen. Olsen right there at the edge, back over to Schieber on the right corner. Now to Asher. Asher to Foster. Foster to Olsen. Olsen to Wohlers. Wohlers on the left corner. Asher underneath. He dribbles out. Gets it into Schieber, who drives in. And it is taken away, but a little excessive force by Sudi. So that Sunday, and so that is his third personal foul. First team foul for Concordia in the second half. Falcons will inbound. Schieber stepping to the baseline to inbound. Schieber gets it underneath to Asher. Asher tries to put it up. It is blocked and touched by the Mustangs. Goes out of bounds, stays with the Falcons. 31 seconds left on the shot clock. Schieber stepping back out on the right side. Inbound gets in the hands of Smith. Back to Schieber. Schieber sends it to Asher at the top. He looked at the three, but sends it all the way across to Wohlers. Wohlers at the free throw line, back to Schieber. Schieber on the right wing to Foster. Foster back to Smith. Smith looking to set it up, sends it across over to Schieber on the left wing to Asher. He's driving in the lane. Back out to Smith. Takes the three. And that one's off, but Asher with the rebound sends it out to Foster. Foster to Wohlers. Now Schieber with the three. That one's off the mark. Rebound taken away by Foster. Put up for two. Cheatham drives to the right, gets it into the hands of McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets the Suni underneath, and he's able to drop it in for two. Foster now with the ball, back to Schieber. Schieber back to Foster. Schieber on the left wing. He looks for the screen. Foster looked at the three. He sends it back to Schieber. Schieber gets it out to Asher. Asher to Wohlers. Wohlers to Smith. Back to Foster. He drives in, sends it out to Asher on the left wing. Asher tries to drive in, and it is called for the travel. And that comes with a lot of frustration on trying to get pushed through, but can't argue with the officials on that one. Koulis sends it over to the near side to McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets it to Taylor. 3 points is drained. And now Concordia takes the 1 point lead. 5:30 left of the third quarter. Schieber looking for the screen. He drives and sends it out to Wohlers. Wohlers then loses the control. It's tipped away, picked up by Koulis for the Mustangs. He's driving in, sends it back out to Taylor. Taylor to Koulis, takes the three, and that one goes out of bounds. And so that becomes a Falcon basketball. 20-19, Concordia with the lead. 5:05 left of the third quarter. Olsen is in, replacing Wohlers. Asher inbounds to Schieber for the Falcons. Schieber taking it down the court. Sends it across to Olsen on the left wing. He gets it in underneath to Alexander, now to Schieber. Schieber to Asher. Asher has to pick up the ball. Sends it back out to Schieber at the top. Schieber Going to the right, drives in the lane, and is a nice entrance in to put the layup up and good. Takes over the lead again, 21-20 Falcons. Koulis tries to pass it forward, and it's too high, taken away by Asher for the Falcons. He gets it forward to Alexander, back to Asher. Asher drives to the right, gets the screen. He's at the free throw line, sends it to Smith on the left wing. Smith, he's driving in, puts it up, and draws the foul as he puts it up. Doesn't make it. It was too hard, but he is able to go to the free throw line. That is the second team foul for the Concordia. So Smith at the free throw line, and it's the second personal foul for Cole Cheatham. Smith's first attempt is up and good. 22-20. Trost comes in, replacing Alexander for the Falcons. 22-20, and now it is 23-20. Falcons with the lead. Koulis inbounds, gets it in the hands of Cheatham. Cheatham sends it to Koulis. Koulis to Taylor. Taylor gets it back to Suni. Suni. And the three-point shot is off the mark. We see Asher in the scrum right there. Battle to be able to get that ball. Taken away by McCaffrey with a turnaround. The layup is up and good. 22-23. Schieber gets it to Asher. Asher at the top of the key. Sends it to Olsen. We're seeing some pain in the faces of some of the Falcons. Pass comes across. Smith had to chase it down. Looking for Trost to do a screen. Sends it across to Olsen. Olsen drives in the lane. Turn around, the jumper's up. It bounces out. Rebound by Sudi. Gets it into the hands of McCaffrey for the Mustangs. Mustangs take it, sends it to the near side, get it into Koulis. Koulis drives the lane, puts the jumper up. It bounces out. Smith with the rebound for the Falcons. Smith takes it down the court, gets in the hands of Asher, and the Falcons take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. Say thank you to the sponsors, part of our Falcon Pride Booster Club, and all of the broadcasts right here on WDCNemedia.com and BSDNlive.com.
Omaha Animal Medical Group is a full-service veterinary clinic located at 3316 North 120th Street in Omaha. Our 3 doctors are available for regular appointments, walk-ins, emergencies, and surgical procedures. Dr. Courtney Knott of Omaha Animal Medical Group offers small animal veterinary in-home visits to Valley and Waterloo residents. This is a low-stress option for your pet's health care needs.
Omaha Animal Medical Group, where pets are family.
Welcome to Porky Butts Barbecue, a proud sponsor of DC West Athletics.
Hey guys, Blaine here for Porky Butts Barbecue. Teaming up with the local community means a lot to my wife and I, and giving back to the community means everything. We're excited to continue serving award-winning barbecue to our community and everybody that just enjoys our smoked meat.
You can find Porky Butts award-winning barbecue located off of 156th and Maple, where we offer dine-in and catering perfect for any size of events.
Come to Porky Butts where we're smoking our butts off.
Welcome back to Falcon Gymnasium. It is the second half. Falcons with the ball coming out of the timeout, getting in the hands of Smith. Smith looking for help, gets it across to Foster. Foster and sends it to the near corner, Alexander. Ball's tipped away. Mustangs with the takeaway and get it into the hands of Gotez. Gotez at the top of the key. Gets it over to Koulis. Koulis to Taylor. Taylor sends it into the corner for McCaffrey, but it gets knocked out of the ball, out of bounds. Stays with the Mustangs. Gotez with the Koulis with the inbound, gets it Taylor underneath. And Taylor, Gets it in the hands of Heineck, who puts it up, drops it in for 2, and then draws the foul. So he gets to go to the free throw line for the and one. 24-23 with an and one opportunity. It's the first personal foul going against Colton Trost. The and one is good. 3 points the old-fashioned way. 2:19 left of the third quarter. So Schieber is, let's see, who comes in, is coming in. Schieber's in, Wohlers is in. Asher is in for the Falcons. Asher has it on the left wing, gets it across to Smith on the right wing. Smith sends it down to Wohlers on the left, on the right corner. Now Asher in the right corner with the ball. Asher sends it in underneath Alexander. Alexander drives, does the turnaround, and sends it actually across to Wohlers, who drains the three. Takes the lead over, 26-25. Minute 49 left of the third quarter. Tough game going on before us. Koulis for the Mustangs, and he is called for the double dribble. Turnover to the Falcons. Asher stepping back to inbound and getting it into the hands of Schieber for the Falcons. Schieber taking it down the court. Going on to the top of the key to Asher. Asher drives to the right. Gets to Smith in the right corner. He drives in underneath, puts the layup up, but it is tapped away by the Mustangs into the hands of McCaffrey. McCaffrey drives in, sends it back out to Koulis. Koulis driving the lane, puts it up, and ends up drawing a foul as he puts it up. Doesn't go in. Foul goes against. It's the third personal foul for Zane Wohlers. So Koulis, Drew Koulis, shooting 2 attempts. Down by 1. First attempt is good. Ties it up. 26-26, minute 17 left of the third quarter. Olsen comes in, replacing Wohlers for the Falcons. Second attempt is up, and that is good as well. It's one thing, the lead keeps moving back and forth on this. Olsen inbounds to Schieber for the Falcons, taking it down on the left side. Schieber, left wing, gets the screen, drives in, pulls back, gets it back over to Asher on the right corner, all the way across back to Smith at the top. He drives in, puts the layup up, is not able to put it in, and Alexander goes in and ends up knocking it out of bounds. Turnover to the Mustangs. Koulis back in the game for the Mustangs. He gets the inbound to Cheatham. Taking it down the court. Facing off against Olsen. Sends it across to McCaffrey. McCaffrey to Cheatham. Cheatham back, gets it over to Koulis. Koulis to Taylor. Taylor gets in the hands, but it is taken away by Asher, who drives the court, but loses it as well. And it is taken away, sent forward to Koulis. Koulis drives the lane. Doesn't go in, but he gets the foul. 29.4 seconds left. That's the fourth team foul for the Falcons. Second personal foul going against Trey Olsen. So we see Drew Koulis at the foul line, getting 2 attempts here. First attempt is up and good. 28-26. Pretty much the largest lead either team has had has been 3 points. So this, again, has been tight all the way through. The second attempt puts the Mustangs at that 3-point lead, tying the largest lead of the entire game. Alexander inbounds to Schieber for the Falcons. Schieber taking his time, getting it down court, gets across the timeline. Drives to the right, pulls back. Setting up the play, gets it over to Olsen on the left. Now Asher, he dribbles to the top of the key at the free throw line in the lane. Ends up losing control, getting taken away by McCaffrey. And The foul gets called before the shot is taken. So that is the 5th team foul for the Falcons. So that means bonus time for the Mustangs. And so that is sending McCaffrey to the free throw line for 2 attempts. 2 seconds left of the 3rd quarter. First attempt is good. 30-26. Now we have a new largest lead, 4-point lead by the Mustangs. Second attempt is up. And that one rims out. Taken away by Asher and sends it at the buzzer. Bounces off but does not stay in. So that is 3 quarters complete. Mustangs over the Falcons 30-26. 8 minutes left of the game coming up right after we take a break right here on WDC NE Media and BSDNLive.com.
Anchor Roofing and Landscaping is a proud sponsor of DC West Falcons, and they can handle all roofing needs, both residential and commercial. Their philosophy is just built around how you would like to be treated as if they were in your shoes. So they take away all that guesswork by having open, honest dialogue with their customers. It makes the whole process easier for everyone. Learn more at anchorroofing.com. Water is the source of life, and with more of us moving to the dream of quiet country living, we need a trusted source for our home's water needs. AWS Well Company of Meade is that professional, reliable, and trusted service in the water well industry for over 50 years. Full service provider and one stop for everything from private to commercial water well drilling. Put AWS Wells expertise to work for your water needs. Find out more about the area's groundwater pros. Go to awswell.com.
Welcome back to Falcon Gymnasium. As Mustangs lead 30-26 over the Falcons' last regular season game. Falcons with the ball, get it to Asher. Asher tries to send it forward to Alexander, but not able to get the connection there. Taken away by McCaffrey for the Mustangs. Now we have in the hands of Cheatham. Cheatham sends it across to Koulis, gets it underneath to Suni. Suni puts it up and not able to do anything with it. Asher gets the rebound and then gets fouled. Suni with the foul. That's his 4th personal foul, first team foul in the 4th period. He comes out of the game. Inbound to Schieber. Schieber takes it down the court for the Falcons. Gets it to Asher. Asher to Foster on the near side. Back out to Foster from Woolers. Woolers now has it in the right corner. Schieber at the top of the key. He does the turnaround, looking for help. Back out to Alexander. Alexander gets it across underneath. The pass to Alexander underneath is tipped away by Heineck, so it stays with the Falcons, but 10 seconds remain on the shot clock. 7:10 left of the game. Schieber with the inbound for the Falcons. Gets it into Asher, back to Schieber. Schieber takes the 3, drains the 3. 1 point game again, 7 minutes left of the game. Cheatham sends it to the near side, gets it in the hands of Koulis. Koulis dribbles to the top of the key to McCaffrey. His jumper is off the mark. Rebound by Asher for the Falcons. Sends it forward to Alexander on the left side. Back out to Schieber on the right wing. Bounce pass underneath, tries to get it to Asher. Taken away by Taylor for the Mustangs. Sends it across and ends up going out of bounds. And they say that it's a Mustang ball. Right in front of the Concordia bench, and the coach is not happy about that one. Asher with the inbound, 6:26 left of the game. Schieber now again taking it down the court. Gets it to Olsen. Olsen to Woolers. Woolers on the left wing. Now Smith on the left wing. Sends it to Asher at the top of the key. And he draws the foul. Second team foul for the Mustangs. And that is the second personal foul for Ryan Taylor. Schieber at the baseline. Inbound. Gets it out to Asher. Asher sends it across. Gets it in underneath. And Woolers with a turnaround jumper. And the Falcons take the lead again, 31-30. And with that, Mustangs take a timeout. So will we right here on WDC, Any Media, and BSDNLive.com.
Athletes hustle, nurses hustle, recruiters hustle. Guess who's hiring? One Staff, and we're ready for the next team of all-stars. Casual work environment, unlimited opportunity, work hard, play hard, apply today, osmcareers.com. One Staff's goal is to have more personal touch with the travelers we work for and the employees we hire to work with in the healthcare industry. One Staff makes it fun because of the exceptional talent and sparkling souls we seek out to hire. You can apply today, osmcareers.com.
Again, we want to say thank you to all of the sponsors, part of the Falcon Pride Booster Club. We'll talk about them more as we continue on. 6 minutes left of the game. And the Mustangs with the inbound. 31-30. Falcons with the lead in the hands of Cheatham. Cheatham sends it to Taylor. Taylor gets it over to Koulis. Koulis now gets in the hands of McCaffrey. Back to Taylor. Taylor driving in the lane. Underneath, fed to Suni. Suni puts it up and is able to drop it in for two. Inbound for the Falcons gets in the hands of Schieber. Schieber to Olsen. Olsen back to Schieber. He looked at the three. Drives in the lane back to Olsen. Olsen to Asher. Asher to Schieber. He does take the three. That one's short. And back in the hands of the Mustangs. They hand it off to Cheatham. Take it down the court. Gets it over to Taylor. Taylor gets it in the hands of Koulis. Koulis driving in. The ball goes through everybody's hands, rolls out of bounds, and they say it's a Mustang ball. In the hands of Koulis, the turnaround jumper is short. And it goes out of bounds. Turnover to the Falcons. 5:05 left. Mustangs with a 1-point lead. 32-31. Schieber for the Falcons taking it down the court. Sends across to Asher. Asher at the top of the key. Now back to Asher from Schieber. Schieber back to Asher. Asher tries to drive it in, but the ball gets tipped away. Mustangs take advantage of that with Koulis in the ball. He sends it across to Cheatham. Cheatham to Taylor on the left wing. Taylor drives in. And Olsen gets called for that. A little aggressive on the takeaway. So Olsen out one with his third personal foul. Taylor in. Taylor receives the ball for the Mustangs. Tries to drive in the push-up. It's off the mark, but taken away by Suni. Back to Taylor. Takes the three and drains it. 35-31. Mustangs with the lead. Falcons send it to the near side. Smith sends it back out. Top of the key. Now Asher back to Schieber. Ball on the ground. Getting into the hands of Asher. Asher gets it over. Alexander got the ball, and he was called for the travel. So let's see who is coming in. Smith is out, and Foster's in for the Falcons. McCaffrey at the top of the key sends it across over to Cheatham. Cheatham gets it back into the hands of Koulis. Koulis gets all the way across to the near side. Cheatham takes the three and drains it. Falcons inbound to Asher. They get it across. to Wohlers. Wohlers to Foster to Alexander. Alexander now to Schieber. Schieber to Asher. Asher drives forward. Puts it up. Draws the foul. And they do count the baskets. So 33-38, and Asher has the and one. It's the third personal foul for Ryan Taylor of the Mustangs. The and one is up and good. 3-point the old-fashioned way. Inbound gets into the hands of McCaffrey. Back over to Koulis. Koulis taking it down the court. To top of the key. Sends it across over to McCaffrey. McCaffrey to Taylor. Underneath McCaffrey. And then back up. Going up for the slam dunk was Suni, but it didn't work, but he did draw the foul, so that is sending him to the free throw line. That's the second team foul. First personal foul getting called against Trent Alexander, who's arguing that one. First attempt is good. 39-34, 3:19 left. So 5 points separates the two teams. Next attempt is up, and that is good. 6 points. Falcons inbound to Schieber. Schieber moving to the right side. Back over to Asher. Asher sends it over to Foster. Foster drives to the top of the key. And Wohlers, he looked at the three. Back out to Asher at the top of the key. Asher looking to drive in. And he draws the foul. So that is the fourth team foul and the fourth personal foul for Ryan Taylor. Falcons will be inbounding. And with that, there is a foul called underneath. That is the fifth team foul, and that is the fifth personal foul for Wasuni. So he should be out of the game with that. Conversation being had because we need to bring in a player to replace Blake Suni. We're going to see Caden Foster at the free throw line. 2:59 left. Falcons in the bonus. First attempt is up, and that one's too hard. Bounces off the back of the rim. Alexander back in the game. Foster's second attempt, and that is off the mark. Rebound into the hands of Taylor. Taylor sends it across to Koulis. Koulis taking it down the court for the Mustangs. Sends it to Taylor on the left wing. Taylor dribbles to the top of the key. Back over to Cheatham. Cheatham gets it in the hands of Koulis. Koulis at the top and now setting up the play. The pass to Cheatham was almost taken away. Nice save. But battle for the ball. It gets into the hands of the Falcons. Wohlers trying to go in, and a couple of players right there in the air for the Mustangs. Willing to probably should be getting that. So that is taking Wohlers to the foul line, and that is Ryan Taylor's fifth. So he should be coming out. He's going to be replaced by Lincoln Gotez. Smith is coming in, replacing Alexander for the Falcons. So, Zane Wohlers shooting two. 2:22 left of the game. 34-40. Mustangs with the lead. First attempt is good. 35-40. 5 points separates the two. Zane Wohlers looking to make it a 4-point separation. Next attempt is up. And that one bounces up, but the rebound is in the hands of Asher, knocked out of bounds. So knocked out of bounds by Cole Cheatham. So Falcons with the inbound. Schieber stepping out to be able to inbound. Inbound gets in the hands of Wohlers. He puts it up and in for two. 3 points separates the two. Koulis taking it down the court for the Mustangs. Gets it in the hands of Gotez. Gotez drops it over to Cheatham. Cheatham to underneath to Cheatham. He tries to put it up. It is taken away, but picked up by Heineck. Heineck gets it back over to Koulis. Koulis drives in and gets fouled. That's a third team foul for the Falcons, and that is going to go the fourth personal foul for Zane Wohlers. Mustangs already with two that have fouled out. Inbound gets in the hands of Heineck. Heineck gets it over to McCaffrey. McCaffrey to Koulis at the top. Now McCaffrey. He drives in the lane, sends it back out to Gotez. Gotez sends it back out to Cheatham at the top. Cheatham drives in to Koulis. 14 seconds left of the shot clock. 13. Gotez gets the screen. He drives in, looking for help. The turnaround jumper is off the mark, but the rebound is in the hands of Asher. And with that, Asher gets to go down for 2 free throws, as that is the fourth personal foul going against Cole Heineck. He is also in trouble, foul trouble right now. Minute 19 left. Asher has 2 attempts to bring this within 1 point. First attempt is up, and that one bounces out. Second attempt is up, and that is good. So 2 points separates the teams. Minute 19. And with that, a timeout. We will take a timeout as well. Be right back right here on WDCNEmedia.com.
Smart Freight Funding, the #1 factoring company for the bulk trucking industry, is a proud sponsor of DC West sports, activities, and the Booster Club. You can find details about Smart Freight Funding at smartfreightfunding.com.
Welcome back to Falcon Gymnasium, and it is a 1-point game. It's the last regular season game of the 25-26 boys basketball season. Next week, Falcons will be hosting sub-districts, and Concordia heading to Auburn. Inbound back into Koulis' hands. He's taking it down the court for the Mustangs. Sends it across over to Cheatham. Cheatham gets in the hands of McCaffrey. McCaffrey back to Koulis. Koulis with a turnaround jumper. And Wohlers with the block, and he is called for the foul. And that is his 5th team foul, personal foul, and 4th team foul. So we see Wohlers out and replaced by Foster. Koulis with 2 attempts. First attempt, and that is good. 41-38. Minute 4 left of the game. Second attempt is up, and that is good as well. And with that, Mustangs take the timeout. We'll come back right after this on WDCNEmedia.com.
When roof damage, leaks, or exterior wear put your property at risk, they're here to help with responsive service and clear solutions. Since 2006, our TDH contracting team has served Omaha and the surrounding Douglas County areas, providing solutions that focus on safety, durability, and transparency. They help local homeowners and businesses take control of unexpected roofing problems, storm damage, and ongoing structural concerns with practical, high-quality work. From urgent repairs to full remodels, they're equipped to handle a wide range of needs with a steady hand and a forward-thinking approach.
New Moon Cleaning is a proud sponsor of DC West Sports and Activities and Booster Club. You can check out New Moon Cleaning, where you can refresh, renew, and revive your home. Find them at new-moon-cleaning.com.
Again, all of the sponsors, part of the Falcon Pride Booster Club, we want to say thank you to all of them, including Beyond Dreams Custom Landscape, Cook Cups, Shields, Heidi Sesko, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Junk Stock. Falcons with the inbound, take it down the court. Schieber with the ball, goes to the right side, sends it in underneath to Asher. Asher puts it up, does not able to get it to drop in, but he does draw the foul. And the Falcons in the bonus, so that is sending Asher. And that is another player for the Mustangs. Oh, let's see. Heineck with 5 fouls, so he is replaced by Connor Shepard. 3 fouled out for the Mustangs. First attempt is good. 39-42. 3 points separates the two teams. 56.9 seconds left of the game. Pure excitement right here as we have a tough game before us. Second attempt is up, and that is good. And with that, quick timeout, and we'll be back right after this on WDCNEmedia.com.
Omaha Animal Medical Group is a full-service veterinary clinic located at 3316 North 120th Street in Omaha. Our 3 doctors are available for regular appointments, walk-ins, emergencies, and surgical procedures. Dr. Courtney Knott of Omaha Animal Medical Group offers small animal veterinary in-home visits to Valley and Waterloo residents. This is a low-stress option for your pet's health care needs.
Omaha Animal Medical Group, where pets are family.
We're back here at the Falcon Gymnasium as we have a 2-point game. It's been within 5 points, 5 or 6 points this entire game. Mustangs with the inbound. 56.9 seconds left. The inbound gets in the hands of Cheatham. Cheatham sends it back over to Koulis. Koulis back to Cheatham. Cheatham sends it forward, gets in the hands of Gotez. Gotez back over to McCaffrey, back out again to Cheatham. Cheatham drives in. Taken away by Asher. Asher gets called for the foul and the out of bounds. So it stays with the Mustangs. All the officials are getting together to be able to talk about that one. So it's out of bounds off of Asher. Mustangs with the inbound. They get it in the hands of Cheatham. Cheatham sends it all the way out. So we have a shot clock issue. So 42-40. Well, they're talking about how to set what they want the numbers to look like. Right now, the shot clock and the regular clock are matching. Again, want to say thank you to all the sponsors, a part of all of our seasons, all of our sports that we cover right here on WDCNEmedia.com and BSDNlive.com. Say thank you to Beyond Dreams Custom Landscape, Cook Cups, Shields, Heidi Sesko, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Junk Stock, New Moon Cleaning, Dauber Construction. The inbound gets in the hands of Koulis. Koulis sends it back out to Shepard. Shepard to McCaffrey. 2 seconds left. And at the buzzer. And shot clock violation. Turnover to the Falcons. 2 can tie it. And with that, Falcons take the timeout because big decisions right here. We'll be back right after this on WDCNE Media and BSDNlive.com.
Welcome to Porky Butts Barbecue, a proud sponsor of DC West Athletics.
Hey guys, Blaine here for Porky Butts Barbecue. Teaming up with the local community means a lot to my wife and I, and giving back to the community means everything. We're excited to continue serving award-winning barbecue to our community and everybody that just enjoys our smoked meat.
You can find Porky Butt's award-winning barbecue located off of 156th and Maple, where we offer dine-in and catering perfect for any size of events.
Come to Porky Butts where we're smoking our butts off.
Welcome back to Falcon Gymnasium as we are just seconds away from this game being complete. The last regular season game of 25-26. Again, I want to say thank you to all the sponsors, including Beyond Dreams Custom Landscape, Cook Cups, Shields, Heidi Sesko, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Junk Stock, New Moon Cleaning, Omaha Animal Medical Group, Dauber Construction, Anchor Roofing, AWS Well, One Staff, Greystone Wealth Partners, Brian Urban, Smart Freight Funding, TDH, and Porky Butts Barbecue. Inbound gets in the hands of Schieber. Schieber taking it down the court. 3 points can win, 2 can tie. Schieber gets it in underneath, but taken away into the hands, and Asher fouls. And so that is the 5th team foul for the Falcons, putting Asher at his 3rd, but that is putting Drew Koulis at the free throw line for 2. Mustang's going to take a timeout, and how long of a timeout? 11.1 seconds left. So we will come back after we say thank you to more sponsors on WDCNEmedia.com.
Anchor Roofing and Landscaping is a proud sponsor of DC West Falcons, and they can handle all roofing needs, both residential and commercial. Their philosophy is just built around how you would like to be treated as if they were in your shoes. So they take away all that guesswork by having open, honest dialogue with their customers. It makes the whole process easier for everyone. Learn more at anchorroofing.com. Water is the source of life, and with more of us moving to the dream of quiet country living, we need a trusted source for our home's water needs. AWS Well Company of Meade is that professional, reliable, and trusted service in the water well industry for over 50 years. Full service provider and one stop for everything from private to commercial water well drilling. Put AWS Wells expertise to work for your water needs. Find out more about the area's groundwater pros. Go to awswell.com.
Welcome back. Koulis shooting 2, 11.1 seconds left. Mustangs with a 2-point lead. First attempt is up and good. 3-point lead. Falcons now. Three points down. Second. 4 points. And with that, Mustangs take another timeout. We will again come back in just one moment right here on WDCNE Media and BSDNLive.com.
Athletes hustle, nurses hustle, recruiters hustle. Guess who's hiring? One Staff, and we're ready for the next team of all-stars. Casual work environment, unlimited opportunity, work hard, play hard, apply today, osmcareers.com. One Staff's goal is to have more personal touch with the travelers we work for and the employees we hire to work with in the healthcare industry. One Staff makes it fun because of the exceptional talent and sparkling souls we seek out to hire. You can apply today, osmcareers.com.
Welcome back. Falcons will inbound. 4 points down, 11.1 seconds left. Foster with the inbound, gets it in the hands of Schieber, takes it down the court. Sends it out, back out to Foster, takes the 3 and drains it and takes the timeout. With 2.7 seconds left, 1 point separates the teams. So we'll keep it here. An exciting game as we continue on. Oh, it's a full 1 minute timeout. We will be back right after this.
Smart Freight Funding, the #1 factoring company for the bulk trucking industry, is a proud sponsor of DC West sports, activities, and the Booster Club. You can find details about Smart Freight Funding at smartfreightfunding.com.
Welcome back. They adjusted the clock. So 3.6 seconds remaining. 1 point separates the two teams. We know that the Falcons are going to just go in. And on this inbound, do a foul. Foul gets across and instantly fouled. And that goes against Koulis. They know Koulis has a pretty good percentage at the free throw line. So 2.9 seconds left. So what the Falcons are probably hoping to do is either, if Koulis is able to get both of these free throws, that means they have to go the full court. So there's a 2-point lead for the Mustangs. If they have to go the full court, get a 3-pointer to tie it up, and go into overtime. Second one, and that one drops in. That's good. All right. Asher is out. Gets it into Smith. Smith to Asher. Asher sends it at the buzzer and off the mark. And that is the game. Mustangs win 46-43. We knew it was going to be a tough game. It was within the largest lead anybody had was 6 points. And so to wrap things up with a 3-point lead is pretty much fitting right there. Well, we'll go ahead and again say thank you to all the sponsors and then come back Monday as we will start off with the Class C1 boys sub-districts. The Falcons aren't playing Monday, but they will play a winner on Tuesday. But we will stream all of the games for you right here for the Falcons on WDCNEmedia.com. That is the Falcons channel on BSDNlive.com. Say thank you to our sponsors. We'll be right back to wrap it all up right here on BSDNlive.com.
Anchor Roofing and Landscaping is a proud sponsor of DC West Falcons, and they can handle all roofing needs, both residential and commercial. Their philosophy is just built around how you would like to be treated as if they were in your shoes. So they take away all that guesswork by having open, honest dialogue with their customers. It makes the whole process easier for everyone. Learn more at anchorroofing.com. Water is the source of life, and with more of us moving to the dream of quiet country living, we need a trusted source for our home's water needs. AWS Well Company of Meade is that professional, reliable, and trusted service in the water well industry for over 50 years. Full service provider and one stop for everything from private to commercial water well drilling. Put AWS Wells expertise to work for your water needs. Find out more about the area's groundwater pros. Go to awswell.com. Athletes hustle, nurses hustle, recruiters hustle. Guess who's hiring? One Staff, and we're ready for the next team of all-stars. Casual work environment, unlimited opportunity, work hard, play hard, apply today, osmcareers.com. One Staff's goal is to have more personal touch with the travelers we work for and the employees we hire to work with in the healthcare industry. One Staff makes it fun because of the exceptional talent and sparkling souls we seek out to hire. You can apply today, osmcareers.com. Smart Freight Funding, the #1 factoring company for the bulk trucking industry, is a proud sponsor of DC West sports, activities, and the Booster Club. You can Find details about Smart Freight Funding at smartfreightfunding.com.
When roof damage, leaks, or exterior wear put your property at risk, they're here to help with responsive service and clear solutions. Since 2006, our TDH contracting team has served Omaha and the surrounding Douglas County areas, providing solutions that focus on safety, durability, and transparency. They help local homeowners and businesses take control of unexpected roofing problems, storm damage, and ongoing structural concerns with practical, high-quality work. From urgent repairs to full remodels, they're equipped to handle a wide range of needs with a steady hand and a forward-thinking approach. TDH Contracting, building up trust one project at a time.
New Moon Cleaning is a proud sponsor of DC West Sports and Activities and Booster Club. You can check out New Moon Cleaning, where you can refresh, renew, and revive your home. Find them at new-moon-cleaning.com.
Omaha Animal Medical Group is a full-service veterinary clinic located at 3316 North 120th Street in Omaha. Our 3 doctors are available for regular appointments, walk-ins, emergencies, and surgical procedures. Dr. Courtney Knott of Omaha Animal Medical Group offers small animal veterinary in-home visits to Valley and Waterloo residents. This is a low-stress option for your pet's health care needs.
Omaha Animal Medical Group, where pets are family.
Welcome to Porky Butts Barbecue, a proud sponsor of DC West Athletics.
Hey guys, Blaine here for Porky Butts Barbecue. Teaming up with the local community means a lot to my wife and I, and giving back to the community means everything. We're excited to continue serving award-winning barbecue to our community and everybody that just enjoys our smoked meat.
You can find Porky Butts award-winning barbecue located off of 156th and Maple, where we offer dine-in and catering perfect for any size of events.
Come to Porky Butts, where we're smoking our butts off.